As a free-to-play player, you only have a few cards you can evolve, and after you evolve one, there's no going back. You're going to have to wait years before you can upgrade another one, so you have to make them count. Today, I've prepared 5 cards you should upgrade because they're both really strong and fit into the most meta decks at the moment. Trust me, you don't want to waste your precious evolution shards on cards that'll be useless in a few months when the meta shifts. Number 1, the Firecracker. If you're going to pick just one evolution to focus on, make it Firecracker. This card goes from being okay to being absolutely nuts when you evolve it. Now, when her shots hit something, they split into 5 pieces of shrapnel that spread out, and each piece leaves little fire puddles everywhere that keep hurting enemies who walk through them, almost like poison. It's like having a mini rocket launcher that leaves poison behind. She's perfect for any deck because she can defend against swarms, chip away at towers, and support your pushes all at the same time. Players love her because she makes opponents waste elixir trying to kill her while she just keeps shooting and dealing damage. Once you get used to playing with evolved Firecracker, regular Firecracker feels weak and useless. Number 2, the Witch. Witch is another top 10 meta card right now, and her evolution makes her even more ridiculous. Now, when her skeletons die, they heal her instead of just disappearing like regular skeletons. This means she gets tankier as the fight goes on, which fixes her biggest weakness of being too fragile. The healing can even go above her normal health, making her way harder to kill than regular Witch. What makes this evolution so strong is how it punishes opponents for using area damage spells against her skeletons. Instead of just clearing them, they're actually making the Witch stronger. She becomes this unstoppable summoning machine that gets healthier every time her minions die. Since Witch fits into so many different meta decks right now, this evolution is a safe pick that'll stay relevant. Players love how the healing mechanic completely changes how fights play out because opponents can't just spell the skeletons anymore without making the Witch even more dangerous. Number 3, the Dart Goblin. Don't sleep on this one just because Dart Goblin only costs 3 elixir. The evolution turns him into this poison machine that gets more dangerous the longer enemies stay near his darts. When you evolve your Dart Goblin, his darts actually poison the enemy troops, and it spreads to nearby troops too. It's like watching your opponent's push slowly melt away while they can't figure out how to stop it. The really smart thing about this evolution is how it punishes people for grouping their troops together or keeping them in one spot too long. Good players can shut down huge, expensive pushes with just this little green guy by positioning him right and letting the poison do all the work. For such a cheap card, it has this amazing ability to completely change how fights play out. I am pretty sure the Dart Goblin is going to get nerfed soon though because the poison is just too OP. Number 4, Valkyrie. Regular Valkyrie is already pretty good at dealing with swarms, but the evolution makes her absolutely ridiculous. Now when she spins, she literally pulls enemies toward her like some kind of magnet, including flying ones. It's like having a black hole in the middle of the battlefield that sucks everything in and chops it up. The pull thing is what makes this evolution so good. Opponents can't spread their troops out anymore because she'll just drag them all together and kill them with her spin. What's really crazy is how she can single-handedly stop massive pushes by pulling everything into her death circle. You'll get these amazing moments where someone drops a huge expensive attack and your Valkyrie just pulls it all together and destroys everything for a fraction of the cost. Players who use this evolution love how it forces opponents to completely change how they attack, because normal spreading strategies just don't work anymore. Number 5, the Wizard. Wizard has always been one of those cards that hits really hard but dies to everything. The evolution fixes that by giving him this magical shield that absorbs damage before he takes any real hits. The shield makes him way harder to kill with spells, which were always his biggest weakness. Now when someone tries to fireball your wizard, the shield tanks it and he keeps shooting. This completely changes how you can use him because you don't have to baby him as much. The shield buys enough time for him to do serious damage even if opponents react quickly. What makes this evolution so strong is how it forces opponents to spend way more elixir to deal with him properly. They can't just spell him anymore, so they have to commit real troops or watch him burn down their entire push with his area damage. Now let's talk about ones you should skip. Not every evolution is worth it, and some are straight up disappointing. Goblin Drill evolution is probably the worst one in the game right now. It's slow to deploy, only really works against towers, and doesn't help in most situations. The evolution makes it slightly better at the one thing it already did, but it doesn't fix any of the main problems with the card. You're way better off spending your shards on something that'll actually help you win more matches. Other evolutions to avoid are the ones that just add a little bit of damage or health without changing how the card actually works. Those upgrades feel boring and don't really impact your games much. The best evolutions completely change how a card works, not just make it a bit stronger. Look for evolutions that add new abilities, fix major weaknesses, or create new ways to use the card. Cards like Firecracker and Dark Goblin become totally different after evolution, while boring ones just get slightly better stats. Also think about what decks you like to play, because while the ones I said are currently meta, if you, for example, like playing P.E.K.K.A, then you should probably evolve P.E.K.K.A. And yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed and maybe learned something. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.